If you're a homeowner, you have until February to pay your property taxes, but it may be a good idea to pay them before the year ends. Here to explain why, plus options on how you can pay, is Bruce Elfont. He's the Travis County Tax Assessor Collector. Good morning to you. So before you party for the new year, it's a good idea to get those property taxes paid.
Absolutely. For those who want to take advantage of the income tax deduction, they need to get their property taxes in by December 31st, which is this coming week. And
talk about the benefits to getting it done on time versus waiting until next year, or even worse, not making the deadline.
Sure. Well, there are two deadlines: the December 31st deadline for those who want to take advantage of the income tax deduction, and then the real deadline, which is February 2nd, for all of us who don't want to be subject to penalty and fees, which are very expensive. So we encourage people to get their taxes in by February 2nd. For those who aren't able to pay everything, we encourage them to call us so we can kind of try to work out a payment plan with them. We want them to pay as much as they can so they can protect as much of that from penalty and interest as possible.
Yeah, that is good to know that there are payment plans out there.
Yes.
Because of course the story we've been reporting all year long is that the property taxes are going up or have gone up, and so you're going to be paying a bigger chunk.
A lot of us will be paying a bigger chunk, and there are some opportunities for seniors to be able to pay in quarterly installments, and people with disabilities. And others who aren't able to pay the whole thing can come to our office and set up a payment plan and pay as they're able to pay.
Do you foresee a lot more people going for that option this year, the payment plan option?
We probably will see an increase in people going for the payment option. What's important is to pay as much as you can, as quick as you can, so you protect it against the penalty, from the penalty and interest. Because if you set up a payment plan, what's not paid is still subject to penalty and interest. So we encourage people to pay as much up front as possible. But we understand that not everybody's going to be able to pay the whole amount, and we certainly want to work with them.
For sure, and you've got a number of options for how people can make their payments. You've got an online option. You can do it by mail, phone, in person. There are drop boxes, and you can even do a wire transfer. But let's go back to the drop boxes. Where are some of these located?
Well, the drop boxes are at the Travis County Tax Office at 5501 Airport, and anybody who gets their tax check in to the drop box by midnight December 31st will have it counted for income tax purposes, and February 2nd for not being late. We really encourage people to consider the online option to pay by e-check, and we were able to get the fee down to $1. And so for $1, you don't have to leave your house to pay your income tax, your property tax bill anymore. People know how long the lines are in our drive-thrus during the deadline period and in our offices, and to avoid that inconvenience, they can pay online now.
For sure. And for that online payment, as long as you hit send before midnight,
absolutely,
you're good to go.
And there's a lot of traffic at 11:59, and we understand that, and be assured our computer's prepared for it.
Yeah, don't want to have a crash at that time. Well, very good information for us. Thank you so much for coming in this morning. So just a few more days to pay those property taxes. We're going to have all of this information along with links to the Travis County site on our website at kxan.com a little bit later this morning.